Hello friends, here I have created a simple calendar app in Sketchware, and you can see that in this I can select any date and write something. So here I have selected 18 October and I can write something here like good morning, and then I select a different date and here I can write something else like shopping, and on whatever date I enter some data it gets highlighted. So suppose I write something on 6th, so it will also get highlighted with this blue color. Now I will show you how to create this in Sketchware. So here this is the main.xml page and I have two spinners here, spinner underscore year and spinner underscore month. Below this I have a linear horizontal which contains these text views Sunday to Saturday. All of them have weight equal to 1 and width set to wrap content. Then I have a grid view for which I have a custom view called date underscore text. This date underscore text contains a text view for which width is match parent and gravity is center horizontal. So below this grid view I have an edit text called edit text 1. In components I have added a calendar component cal and shared preferences component sp. In onCreate event, I get the current date by using this block calendar get now. After that, for grid view, I set the number of columns to 7 and I set the stretch mode to stretch column width. Then for displaying the years in the spinner, I'll just show you the years. Here you can see this spinner contains the years where I can select any year, and this spinner contains months, so here I can select any month. Okay, and I can select any date here. Whatever I select is displayed at top. So let's go back to Sketchware. So here I display the year in spinner 1 using this code. I set a number variable n to 2000, then repeat 70 times, and each time I add the number to this list string called years, and then I display this list string in spinner underscore year. Okay, and for spinner year I set the selection to the current year, which is calendar format YYYY index in list string years. So for displaying the months the code is similar. I set the number variable n to 1, then repeat 12 times, and each time I add this number to list string called months, and then display this list string months in spinner underscore month. And after that, for spinner underscore month I set the selection to calendar format the index of this calendar format in list string months. Okay, and then I have a number variable called date underscore dd, and this is set to 2 number calendar format dd. Okay, so next event which will be executed is spinner on month select, spinner month on item selected, and spinner year on item selected. So in both these blocks I have a set date block. Both these events I have a set date block, which is a more block, and I will just show you this set date more block. So here it takes 3 variables. I can set the year, the month, and day. So what I do is first I set the year of the calendar to the year entered in set date block. Then I set the month to month minus 1 of set date block, and I set the number variable date underscore dd to the day entered in this set date block. After this I set the day of month of calendar to 1, means the first day of the month, and then I have a number variable called first day of month. This number variable first day of month is equal to calendar cal dot get calendar dot day of week. So this will give me the first day of the day on first of month. So suppose 1st of October was Tuesday, then this number variable first day of month will be 3. If it is Sunday, it will be 1, and for Monday it will be 2. And then I set the day of month to the current day, or the day which has been set in set date block. So that is set here as day of month, and then I get the number of days, total number of days in that month. So here I have a block number variable called days in month, and that days in month is set to cal dot get actual maximum calendar dot day of month. So this will give me number of days in the month. So for October it will give me 31, for February 28 or 29, and then I get the number of all the days to a list map called calendar underscore days. So here I clear this list map calendar underscore days, then repeat for the empty days, the repeat for first day of month minus 1. So if first day of month is Tuesday, it will repeat 2 times, and for 2 times it will add empty values with key dd to this list map calendar underscore days. Okay, and then the third value will be 1. So for that I have set a number variable n to 1, and then repeat it for number of days in the month, and each time I add this key dd with value n, and n increases each time. Okay, and then I display this calendar underscore days in this grid view 1, and I display the current date or date which has been set to activity set title using this format, calendar format. D is for date, MMM is for month, and YYYY is for year, and CCCC is for day. And if there is any text saved in shared preferences, then I display it in edit text 1 using this block. Edit text 1 set text shared preferences get data key calendar format YYYYMMD. So single D is used here. So it will automatically execute grid view on bind custom view, and before that it will execute on item selected event. So here set date is set to the year, the selection of year in spinner, and then month is set to the month selected in spinner. Okay, and date is set to date underscore dd. In spinner year on item selected, the code is same. Year is set to year selected in spinner, month is set to month selected in year in spinner, and date is set to date underscore dd. So in onBind custom view, for text view 1, I set the text to get value at position key dd of list map calendar underscore days. After this, I use this block if position plus 1 is equal to date dd plus first day of month minus 1, means it is the item which I have selected, then the color is green, the background color is green. Okay, otherwise the background color is transparent. And if something is saved at that position, if shared preferences get data key join calendar format YYYYMM, and instead, in place of D, I have used this get value at position key DD of list map calendar underscore days. So this will give me the D for this. So I join these two, and if these two are equal to empty, okay, if the value is empty, then I check if it is Sunday by using this code. Position %7 is equal to 0. If position %7 is equal to 0, then I set the text color to deep orange. Otherwise, I set the text color to dark gray. And if there is some data stored, if something is saved, then I set the text color to cyan. And when grid view item is clicked, then also I set the date to year selected in the spinner year, month selected in the spinner month, and here the date is set to 2 number get value at position key DD of list map calendar underscore days. And in edit text 1 on text changed event, I save the character sequence in edit text to shared preferences using the key calendar format YYYYMMD. And that's all is required for creating the calendar app. You can have a look at the calendar app once again. Here you can see all the data which I had saved. I can edit the data or even delete the data here. It's very easy. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.